Hey guys, welcome to my fabulous world. Another day, another opportunity to connect with you. Wonderful. I hope the week has been going on well. Now, it's almost the end of May, and so many universities' applications offline will be closing down. So this is the time to make plans for your post-matric year. What are you doing after matric? Here's a tip. Even if you're planning to have a gap year, just apply. Just in case you change your mind, or just in case the situation changes and you're not able to have a gap year anymore. So I'm sure you're wondering, so when you apply, which results do you use? And I'm talking to you grade 12s. When you apply for studying next year at university or TVET or University of Technology, you use your grade 11 report to apply. And that's the report that the university or the TVET or whatever is going to use to give you a provisional acceptance or to tell you, nope, we don't think it's going to work. And here's the tip. You don't apply to one university. Apply to more than one university. I've said that to you before, but it's very, very important. Some universities will charge you an application fee. Some universities don't charge. So check around and see which one allows you to apply without an application fee and click that application form and see what happens. Please, please, please don't wait to queue at the beginning of the year with your matric results. Do it now so that you're in line to do something next year. Even if you're planning a gap year, just go in there and apply. And here's the thing. Also prepare to write the MBTs, right? The National Benchmark Test. Even if you go into a university that doesn't require MBT, just write it, okay? It doesn't matter. Even if they don't require it, write it. At least you have it, just in case your results are so amazing. You want to go somewhere where they want the MBTs, you can have it there. It's a downer if you haven't written MBT exams, and then at the beginning of the year, they need them and you don't have them. And then you say, if I wrote it, I would have passed it. But who knows? So go out there, write the MBTs after you've submitted and have your results and use them. All right. So when you apply to study at university, you don't only apply for a place at university. You also apply for funding. If you plan to apply for NSFAS, please go onto the NSFAS website as soon as it gets opened. Sort of start now. Start following them now on social media. Just check them out, whether they're on Twitter, on Facebook, on LinkedIn. Follow them so that you can get updates on NSFAS and read. Go to the NSFAS website, see what the requirements are, collect the documents from your mom and dad, and see whether you qualify. Like, just do that little maths for yourself and see whether you qualify, and get ready. When they open the applications for NSFAS, you submit. You submit to the universities that you're applying to, and then you submit also to NSFAS. But there are also scholarships and bursaries that you should apply to. Many of them are open. I'm sure some of you who've been having their eyes open, you've been aware of the Alan Gray bursaries that are out, and you've been out there. You've already started hustling. But I thought to give you other bursaries, and these ones that I'm giving you, the closing date is the end of May this month. So get online and look for the application form, fill it out, and submit so that you stand a chance to win the scholarship. The first one is Generation Google Scholarship, and this scholarship, Generation Google Scholarship, will be awarded to female students who plan to study computer science, computer engineering, and for closely related technical fields. And they have to be within Africa, Europe, and the Middle East. So anyone on the continent, if you're planning to study computer science or any related area to computer science, and you're a woman, just go to Generation Google Scholarship. Here's the thing. With a scholarship, you do not apply to only one. Like universities, you apply to many. It is a much better problem to have many scholarships, that many companies that are willing to give you a scholarship, and you only need one. then you can take the one that's best. That's a much better problem to solve than having no scholarship at all at the beginning of the year. The second one is the Sasol Bursary. And the Sasol Bursary gives scholarship to anyone who's planning to study chemical engineering, chemistry, civil engineering, data science, computer science, mathematics, operations research, statistics, electrical engineering, electronic engineering, geology, industrial engineering, mechanical engineering, metallurgy, and mining engineering. So if you're planning to study undergraduate, there in any of these areas, go to the Sasol website, look for the form, look for the requirements. If they require a form, fill out the form. If they want you to write a letter, do that so that you can stand a chance. Also look at the conditions, okay? But apply, throw in your best because you want to get the scholarship. Many of the students who apply, who get the Sasol scholarship are very happy. I've seen a lot of them. And in the past, Sasol also used to give them vacation jobs, and at the end of their graduations, they would give them employment as well. Of course, that's not guaranteed employment at the end, but vacation jobs, they always got vacation jobs. The next one is the Queen Elizabeth Commonwealth Scholarship. And this one is for people who are going to study master's degrees. And these have to come from low or middle class income Commonwealth countries. All of those are countries on the African continent that were previously colonized by Britain. You qualify to apply, and those scholarships will be awarded for studies. Anyone who's going to study at Stellenbosch, at Tshwane University of Technology, University of Pretoria, University of the South Pacific in Fiji, Samoa or Vanuatu, and University of Colombo in Sri Lanka. So if you plan to study in any of those universities, either in Sri Lanka, South Africa, or Fiji, Samoa, and Vanuatu, apply for the Commonwealth Scholarship so that, and if you're going to study a master's degree, this is not for undergraduate, this is for master's degrees, and I'll come back to talk about postgrad and how you apply so that we can get that more focused. Remember, the due date is the end of May. Then it's the Boston City Campus Bursary. The Boston City Campus Bursary is for students who want to study at Boston City Campus, and you must be ready or applying to study at Boston City Campus or Boston Media Campus in South Africa. Some of you might be saying, what is that? This is a campus, this is an institution where people like DJ Fresh studied as. You all know DJ Fresh, he studied at Boston City Campus. You can also go there, but they give us a bursary. Someone wrote to me not long ago saying, where do I get a scholarship if I want to study? I'm studying at Boston City Campus. Well, Boston City Campus gives a bursary, and so you should go to their website and see what they require for you to apply. And then there's the Rumdel Cape Bursary, which gives scholarships to people who want to study civil engineering. As long as you want to study civil engineering, it doesn't matter who you are, where you are from, civil engineering, you can apply to the Rumdel, R-U-M-D-E-L Bursary. Rumdel Cape Bursary. Apply, look at the qualifications. It's possible that they may be looking for people who live in the Cape, but check it out. I don't remember very well whether they specify that, but check it out, and only if you want to study civil engineering. Look it up and apply that. So in the next sessions, as we go along, I'll give you bursaries, more bursaries, information on more bursaries that close in June, in July, in August. I'll keep reminding you because I don't want us to forget this. We'll be talking about other things, but I'll keep coming in and say, here are the bursaries that close in June, the end of June, so that you can get on and work on that. Remember, you apply for space at university, more than one university. Of course, if you apply to any of the universities where you just fill out one application form and all of them see it, then it's much easier. But apply even to those that are not on that list so that you hedge your bets. The idea is to make sure that you get a space. Now, if you're going to study postgrad, and when I say postgrad, I'm talking to everyone who's going to do a postgraduate diploma, a PGCE, an honors, a master's, a PhD, look, you are much more experienced. So you know this already. The most difficult thing is the scholarship. So here's the thing. You're still doing an undergrad. Don't wait for the results and think you're going to apply for scholarship only when the results come. Also, don't wait for the results to think that you are going to apply for a space only when the results come. Apply now, because your results are going to come at the end of the year and the beginning of the next year. The studies, your postgraduate studies start. So you want, when your postgraduate studies start, the time starts, you go there, they would have probably have responded. If they haven't responded, you want to be able to send them the results as soon as you get them, so that they respond, and then they respond and you get on. Don't think you're going to get to the university and you haven't applied for any scholarship and suddenly everybody dances around to give you a scholarship. Things are tough, guys. No one owes us anything. If we get a scholarship, we grab it, we do the most. Now, let me talk a little bit more about that. You know, when you come to university, you get a lot of assistance often. Sometimes you get assistance from the university, sometimes from individuals who donate, sometimes from an individual who selects you from a group of people. I want you to grab that opportunity with two hands and make the most of it. Know that nobody owes you anything. If you get it, you are so fortunate, and use it to the max. Which means don't wait for January to end before you check out what the honors or the postgraduate diploma is about. Check it out as soon as you register. Get on with the program and study. Many of us were helped by Good Samaritans. Good Samaritans who wanted to help a student who's able but cannot afford. Many people want to help a student who's able, who's trying, who's doing well but cannot afford. They do not want to help a student who's not doing well and they are owing and they want someone to rescue them. Nobody wants to help a student like that. So please, please, please grab the opportunity and make the most of it, because we need you. We need you to succeed in this country. This country needs you. We don't want to import skills. We want you to get the skills and then help us. But of course, I know there are many things that can serve as detractors. So tomorrow, I want to talk to you about relationships at university. What can make you wobble? What can make you falter? What can make you forget what you're there about? But of course, relationships that can make you fly and flourish and win. And we're going to talk about that tomorrow. In the meantime, continue to be you, believe in yourself, and do you. See you tomorrow.